Good morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV, Jet in the Valley. These are going to be some videos about love-based living. I use the hashtag love-based living in the bottom of all of my videos, okay? Love-based living is when you make love the lens that you look through, okay? You look through life with the love lens, okay? You don't look through life with the fear, oh my gosh, if I don't do this, then this is going to happen. If this person, I have to be ready in case this person attacks me, and I got, all of these things. These are stress. These are anti-love. You don't look at it through greed, shame, guilt, envy, jealousy, money, all of these different things. You use the lens of love to look at life and to function in life, okay? Love is the most high. Love is the superpower. Love has all the gifts that we want. Joy, peace, contentment, happiness, kindness, self-control, peace, patience, joy, okay? And understanding, okay? We want all of those things. If we want all the gifts of love, then we have to become love-based living individuals. We cannot continue to be fear, envy, jealousy, greed-based living individuals, okay? We can't continue to live like that, looking at everything through those lenses if we want the gifts of love, okay? If you want all those gifts of love, then you have to choose love and make your mind, your thoughts and your actions line up with love, okay? That's love-based living, okay? How we are going to do that is by understanding that your mind and your body, many of their first reactions, your mind and your body, goes against love. It's not joyful, peaceful, contentment, kind of self-control. I mean, it's not hard to understand once you look at it. Like those are the two options. Like, am I living from love, which is all of those things, or am I living from something else? Okay, to identify what the something else is very valuable, okay? People are very damaged and hurt by the things that happen in Earth because this place is anti-love. The world, okay, and all of the systems are anti-love, okay? And when they go against love and they're not of love, you have all of the things that go against love. Pain and suffering and dread and guilt and all of these things that are not of love. Those things are not of love. They don't come from love. So identifying whatever hurt, pain, this, that, and the other that you have, and now you've had all these things happen. Now you're looking at the world through the lens of your prior programming. Okay, so that's what that is. A lot of times people can't figure out what's going on and what's wrong because the things that happened before the age of 7 program. If your mind was a computer, okay, let's say your mind is a computer, 0 to 7 is the time that it gets all its major operating systems, okay? And this isn't taught in public schools, right? This isn't taught in public schools. This isn't taught in schools. Your mind is programmed between the ages of 0 and 7. So whatever the major functioning things have happened in there, you've had traumatic events, you've had separation, you've had all of these different things happen. Now you grow up and you go through life. 0 to 7 creates the lens that you are looking through life in, okay? You had people who were joyful and loving and caring and kind and took care of you, and both your parents were together and they worked as a team, and you had what you need, and this, that, and the other. That is a type of love-based living, and that would be a good foundation for the lens to build someone's lens of life with, okay? If you have had terrible divorces and domestic violence and don't have enough food or any food, can't pay the bills, you're always having to move, you're always getting evictions and all of these different things, okay? There's a lot of hate, there's a lot of unforgiveness, there's a lot of worry, okay? Worry is a sneaky one too. Between the ages of 0 and 7, that is what has created your lens that you look through life in, okay? We need to understand We need renewed and refreshed. We need, this whole world is anti-love and it goes against love. If we are to be love-based living individuals, we need our minds refreshed, restructured, refigured, whatever term you want to use for it, okay? The way that that can happen is for you to, with your words and with your heart, choose love. I want love, okay? People are rejecting love because they believe the number one lie that there is. The number one lie, okay, that there is if I harden my heart, okay, if I just distance myself, if I harden my heart, then I won't be as hurt the next time. I won't get hurt. If I harden my heart and make myself so-called tough and strong and this, that, and the other, then I won't get hurt. Okay, that is the number one lie in all of this reality, because love is where your power comes from. Love is the superpower. So if you believe that lie about hardening your heart and cutting yourself off, distancing yourself from love, okay, you are making yourself cut off from your own power supply. Excuse me. It's like you have flowers growing. Would you look outside and you see a tree and he's got a saw and he's hacking himself off of the ground, trying to saw himself off the ground, and you'd be like, what is going on? That is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Don't you know you're going to die? Don't you know that's going to kill you? You know, and the tree is just sawing themselves off from the roots. Well, the roots in the ground is where they're getting their life from, right? It's how they're alive. If you are a souled individual and you've ever understood love, have the capacity to understand love, okay? If you harden your heart on purpose, if you just distance yourself from love, you are doing exactly what that tree was doing. Our power supply is love, okay? If you cut yourself off from love, you're cutting yourself off from your power. What we have to do is we have to recognize a lie for a lie and a truth for a truth. Love is power, okay? Love is the superpower. It's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie that we can somehow get stronger by being disconnected from love. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, okay? When you stop and you analyze it, but in the time, it makes sense that, you know, because you don't want to get hurt. You think if you can harden yourself, then you're not going to get hurt. But you continue to get hurt always. If you're alive and you're in these bodies, you're always, the potential for hurt is always there, you know? Just because you stop living or you like become a recluse and keep yourself totally separate, you're still going to hurt. You're hurting from separation. You're hurting from these things, okay? The only way to be tough and strong is to be in love, okay? That's the only way to have true strength, true power, true free will and choice, is to be in love and of love, okay? It's a lie and a trick to believe anything other than love. Okay, we have to open our hearts up like the ocean. That is a brand new song. He says, it lit me up. Okay, lit me up as in with the light of love in life. Okay, you opened your heart back up. That is how you get the superpower. I think it was like Care Bears where they used to shine their power came from their heart. It's like, that's exactly what we are as love-based living individuals. Our power comes from our spirit life force energy of love. I don't want to say our heart, but it comes from our spirit life force energy of love, okay? So the more of that you get, the more love you let in, it's going to push out all the other stuff that doesn't belong, okay? None of the other stuff belongs. If it's not of love, then you don't want it, okay? If it's not of love and it's anti-love, then why would you want it? Okay, it's going to make you weak and sick, and it's going to make all of these things that you don't want happen, right? So, as love-based living individuals, you choose love, you choose it with your words, you seek understanding of what I'm saying about our mind and our body being in opposition to love, okay? Then you let the love in, okay? Love is going to come in and start to fill you up, and as it's filling you up, it's going to push out the other stuff because there's only so much stuff that belongs, okay? Just like when you turn a light switch on, right? The darkness goes away. Well, this is a process. This is a lifelong process of what I'm speaking of choosing love and being of love. You don't just like choose love and then everything's fine and you don't have any anger management and you don't have any hurt and worry, blah, 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 blah. immediately. No, because it's like a muscle. Okay, your ability to connect to love and be of love and open up and to remember, it takes your free will to practice choosing love. Okay, so if someone cuts you off and you want to flip them the bird and it's the first thing you want to do, okay, understand that that's a normal response and a normal reaction. Okay, and then understand, is that a love-based action, or is it anti-love? Okay, it's anti-love to flip somebody off. They may not even know they cut you off. Okay, you know what I mean? It's anti-love to do that. Every single time you choose anti-love, there is a possibility for you to get in a progression of that tit for tat system that I speak of. Okay, you flip someone off, they flip you back off, you rev over that way, they rev over that way, someone pulls a gun, someone shoots someone else, there's a little kid in the car, you crash. I mean, it's like that may not happen, but by you doing the one single anti-love action opens up the whole scenario for that extent of anti-love. Okay, I've done that before, like with dogs. When you play tug of war with a dog and you give them just a little piece, they're going to try and take the whole thing. They're going to try and rip the whole thing out of your hand. They're not going to like grab it and just be like pulling a little or whatever. Dogs will grab it and rip it right out of your hand. Okay, that is exactly the nature of the system. Okay, the nature of the system, it doesn't just want like a little bit of anti-love. It doesn't want you just like a little bit separated from love. It wants you totally and completely separated from love. Okay, it wants you as a soul-based individual, a love-based living individual, to be assimilated to its systems so that you give all of your energy to these systems that are against love. Okay, we are assimilated. I'm not excluding myself. We think this is why also, as a love-based living individual, we have to excuse